go outside, be in nature, connect with yourself, connect with others. Like, this is the perfect opportunity to truly like cleanse and come anew. Like, when have we ever had this much free time? I definitely think that this new generation is more comfortable with being genuinely themselves and coming into that point of living their genuine truth rather than living to what other people want them to be. Definitely more than what society is trying to have them be. I responded to an ad about being in a documentary about art and like artists during COVID. I had never like considered myself an artist before, but I read the ad and I was like, oh, I'll respond and see what happens. And you know, the rest is history in the making. So my art, what we're gonna talk about is my van. We are in Vanny DeVito, but Vanny is short for Vaniella because she is a girl. And yeah, I'm here to talk to you about how COVID inspired the birth of Vanny and the birth of Topanga at Topanga. Yeah, so February and March, I was in my last semester of college at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I majored in sociology, minored in Spanish, communication studies, psychology, and political science, and I graduated with honors. Just getting out of classes, everything was switching to being digital, online, and my job had stopped because of the pandemic. So I was out of work, not doing classes, and just had a lot of time on my hands. I was originally supposed to go to Thailand to teach English, but due to the pandemic, unfortunately, that opportunity was put on hold. And so instead of being sad about it or mourning it at all, honestly, I was like, all right, Thailand's always gonna be there. Time to pick my next new dream. And the first thing I did was found a job in California. I originally came here having an online opportunity that I no longer do, but that I am so grateful for because, in all honesty, without it, I wouldn't have been here. A YouTuber, actually. Her name is Janelle Elena, and she's another van lifer. She's a little bit younger than me, honestly, and she has a van, and she is like living her best life too. And seeing a young woman of color doing that is what absolutely inspired me and put me over the top. Like, you can do this. Like, literally seeing somebody doing it reassured me, because where I'm from, people were like very critical. They said, oh, you want to be homeless for fun? Like, they were judgmental, and so it was kind of discouraging. But yeah, watching her videos really uplifted me and inspired me and made me realize that anything is possible. All right, are you guys ready to meet Vanny? Let's go. Okay, so first things first, we've got my pantry, my stove, my toilet. Water sources and storage are under here. For water sources, I use 2 5-gallon water tanks. I've got my pump sink. I have my medicine cabinet right here. This does open and is functional. Little mini drawers. My books, a little miscellaneous basket. This is super cool. Ignore the mess underneath, but pops up into a table. You know, I can do all my work, eat soup, I don't know, edit videos, things people do on tables. Underneath of here, we've got my solar charge controller. This lets me know like my battery health, charge, different things like that. I've got some more outlets over here as well. Oh, and I've got this power strip. This, okay, maybe I shouldn't open it. It's a little bit treacherous in there right now. Is where all my clothes are stored. And I also have additional storage back here and back here. I just put shoes and other miscellaneous things like that in there. Also, for food and for cooling purposes, I have this It's a cooler that I kind of rigged into a swamp cooler-esque system. Got a fan. I've got some, I knew the word for it until I was gonna say it. Anyways, I've got some metal tubing in there, and then it comes out through this PVC pipe and cools everything without me getting the humidity. So yeah, let's go to the back. So these are my handy dandy batteries. They're two 110 amp hour AGM, so that means gel batteries. I also have my charger right here. I can plug this in to shore power, aka a plug-in on a house or something. It can help me with my battery health, charging it. There's 3 settings for it. My batteries also charge via solar. I have 200 watts on the roof, and then via the alternator, so whenever I'm driving, my batteries are getting a charge as well. The most exciting part is Topanga's garage. Okay, so under here is where I put all the cool stuff. Got my tools, I've got yoga stuff, scuba diving shit, stuff, and things like that. But my favorite part is my shower, so you might want to step back. Okay. So what I do is I have this pump right here. It is inside of one of my water sources. I string this up through this loop, and then in order to have a little bit of privacy, since I am outside, I whip out this bad boy. And this is my external shower. Yes, so this helps me to have privacy. I wouldn't do this out in the open. This is something that I'm gonna do more in like a remote place, such as Topanga Canyon. Honestly, if I found a private enough area at the beach, it's pretty normal and casual, things like that. But yeah, this was repurposed. This was an old spray tanning tent, not my own, but for some reason my dad had it, which is weird because he's black. But anyways, yeah, so that's my shower, and that's my van. Yeah, I definitely think that this new generation is more comfortable with being genuinely themselves and coming into that point of living their genuine truth rather than living to what other people want them to be. Definitely more than what society is trying to have them be. For me personally, like I said, I just graduated from college. Right now, I am not using my degree. I am so happy that I got it. I definitely do think that it helped me to learn how to think. It's not even that like what I studied, it's how I studied it and how they helped me contemplate and put it through certain lenses. I just definitely didn't have that capacity before, but I think that you can gain that in other ways as well. College is not for everybody. I don't recommend it for everybody, but one thing that I have learned through my journey is it's really about the now. The only thing that is real is now. Your past no longer exists. The future doesn't exist yet. The future will be the now, so just live here. I think that being in this van has saved my life. It has helped my mental health, my physical health, my emotional health, my spiritual health. I seriously am like, yeah, I'm at the quintessence of life. There's nothing that, this is my perfect world. I understand that there's a lot going on, and it hurts me so much to see the world living in so much fear and so much terror and so much upset, toxicity. Those things are meant to distract us from what's really important, which is love. Love is so important. Honoring everybody around you, treating everybody with respect, and unity. At the end of the day, we are all so much more alike than we think. We all have so much more in common, and with everything going on, it's meant to divide us and polarize us. You're right or you're wrong. You're with me or you're not. No, with that mindset, we will never grow. One of my favorite mantras to live by is the Black feminist motto, lift as you climb. When you come up, bring others with you. You know, I don't have much as far as material goes, but in any way that I can, I try to help others that I can. Whatever I have, I try to give back a portion of that, because nothing is really mine, you know.